Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to use the chat. Tell us who you are and where you're from. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here live on Facebook, where you get to ask our founder, Justin Bellababa, your questions, and we will answer them, of course, live right here on Facebook. So we're super excited. We have about 6 days left in our amazing January promo that we have going on right now. It's a 100% commission promo for all of the new people who have joined us from December 30th up until January 15th. And that new volume that they get from January 1st until the 15th is 100% commissionable. Uh-oh, I can hear me. There's kind of hold on, let me see something. Now? Okay, so less of an echo. So, of course, that is 100% commissionable. You can find the details for our January promo right here on Facebook. It's just a few posts down from this one, and you'll find out all of the details. We're also having an amazing turnout for our GEM program. If you want to know more about the GEM program, you can go to the website, and then right at the bottom in the footer, it says GEM program. Click on it, where people that are aspiring entrepreneurs can get a grant, education, and marketing for their business. So make sure that you're sharing that out. We've had lots of people put in their applications for the GEM program. We're getting great feedback, and we'll be choosing a few of those people shortly. So we're looking forward to it. Yeah, there were some echoes. So hopefully we got that taken care of. So we have our great Jan promo. We have our GEM program. We want to remind you all, we're here to help as always. So if you have a great influencer or someone that you need help on a three-way call with, you can always feel free to reach out to Justin or myself. So Cheryl at royalty.com or Justin at royalty.com, and we would be happy to help you out and get on a call or Zoom with those people to help you talk about royalty and, of course, help you close that person out or introduce them to the business. For sure. So with that being said, we have lots of stuff going on here at Royalty, but we want to open it up for questions, especially to the new people. So if you're new here with us at Royalty, welcome. We're excited for you. We want you to know that your questions are definitely welcome. Feel free to ask us anything about the product, and we will be happy to answer. So I'm going to turn it on over to you, Justin. See if you have anything to add, and we'll get right on over to the questions.
Yeah, let's good morning. Hi, everyone. I'm keen to answer questions, but just to echo Cheryl's comments, let it be known that we are open for business. We kicked off the year with our most exciting promotion ever, but we also know that there are some great opportunities out there, with resellers. There are great influencers out there, like real, rock stars, who can bring a lot to the table. And, if you are in contact with someone like this, please know that we are keen to assist. And, our goal is to grow this, to hundreds of thousands and eventually millions of customers. And so if there are, people who need a little bit of extra attention or extra consideration in various ways, we're open. We've been, fortunate to have, many requests like this over the last couple of weeks, as we continue to kind of attract more attention, but we haven't, formally put it out there that we're available and we're keen to assist with these kinds of additional recruitment activities. So with that being said, let's get to your questions.
For sure. So this is from Virgilio, who asks, my question today, do we have a place to add our Facebook pixel?
Not yet. So that is in the category of, remarketing, retargeting, tracking, who visits your landing page and then targeting them with additional ads as they continue to browse Facebook or a million other websites. So it's something that is on the roadmap for this year. And I fully expect to do that. I think we'll probably do, in terms of like brand new features, right? That's very close to the top of the list. SMS is probably higher on the list, but things change. So I think from a new feature standpoint, those are two of like the big things we want to do this year. But first, we really want to consolidate, raise kind of the excellence of everything that we've built so far. And that is, as we've said, that is the focus for this month and next month, is to take a good look at the 8 or so amazing marketing features that we put in place in the last year and a bit, and elevate them from very good to excellent, with hundreds of improvements, many of which have come from you guys. So that's the first thing we want to do. Obviously continue to improve the AI. That project, like that's something that will never be done. And then we will, of course, continue to add new features like what you're talking about.
Thanks, Justin. So Valerie, you're asking about last night's presentation. We had a great turnout last night. Justin and I did an overview presentation, and Justin answered some amazing questions. If you want to find the recording to that presentation, you could find it on our official YouTube channel, and then we also have it on Vimeo. So they're both already uploaded, and you can feel free to use them. And this is from Rick. He says, are our landing pages live and published on the net, or do they have to be connected to an ad pin?
Oh, yeah, man, they're live. Like, they're live the second you sign up. Your website is live, and ads are really completely separate from a website. Like, you can have a website for the rest of your life and never have an ad running, and it's still a great useful site. So yeah, the two really have nothing at all to do with each other. The ads are there to help drive traffic to your site, but there are millions of people in the world who are who have a site and don't advertise. So yeah, they're completely separate concepts.
Connect it to social marketing, share it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Like that is how like the majority of traffic is generated by our customers. It's not through paid ads. It's through social marketing, like posting images, posting the articles that we're recommending, the videos we're recommending. That is, since we launched it basically back in whatever that was, September, a million years ago, that very quickly became the #1 source of traffic. Mm-hmm. And the great thing about it is it scales so well, right? Like, you continue to post, you continue to invest a little bit of time every day, 5 minutes, right? Building your audience on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, just, clicking, right? Add, build your audience, and you can post as much as you want and, to as many people as you want for free, right? And that's why it's such a win for, the independent business owner who doesn't necessarily have thousands of dollars to spend on paid ads, right? So, yeah, and by the way, I think if you ask kind of anyone who's been successful in online marketing, they'll tell it, like, virtually all of them will tell you that it starts with their social media presence. Like, that is the key to their success. It's a very small minority would say, oh, I did it all with paid ads. It really is much more about building your audience and your credibility on social media. And obviously that's a huge part of our focus as a company to help make it super easy for you to do that.
So one of the questions are, AI generated blog posts are great, but how do I create my own blog posts and add them to my blog? So, oh, sorry. Where you
Good. Yeah.
Ready to go. So you can find out exactly how to do it by going to royaltytrainingai.now.site. Follow the system. It'll show you exactly how to create your own blog post. But in social marketing, you have a section where you can add your own, like your blog or your article, whatever you write, or something interesting that you see there, and it will also be added to your blog in that section. But if you go to royaltytrainingai.now.site, it'll show you exactly how to add your own content in social marketing. So of course you can use the blog posts, the videos, the articles that we have, the pictures that we have. You can also add your own content in that area as well. People love that capability. Could you please explain how the free sample advertising credit works?
Sure. We give you a sample of online ads included in your subscription. And depending on the subscription, I think it's $25, $50, or $100 a month as a sample, right? Just so that you can kind of like, dip your toe in the water and start to experiment with advertising and see what kind of click rates you can get. And that's what it is. And if you find that, your sample, right? Like other samples, right? Like you sample a weight loss shake, right? And if you like it, then you buy more, right? You invest more in that solution. Same thing here. If you find that you're generating a solid click rate and you're generating you're converting some leads, then you can decide, does this make sense for my business to invest hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, whatever, right? Whatever makes sense for your business in a like a paid advertising campaign.
Thanks, Justin. So this is from Cheryl, not this Cheryl, another Cheryl. Here, nice saying the name again.
Yep.
I need some extra training. How is the best way to get it? Training on setting up the pages or landing pages. So make sure.
Yep, we got lots of resources.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cheryl.
Make sure that you go to royaltytrainingai.now.site. In it will show you how the automated process of building a landing page. But if you follow until the end, it'll also show you best practices of using a landing page. We also, have tons of training on YouTube and Vimeo in our official channels, and you can find training on that. So, but I would say,
yeah, and also support button. Click it. Yep. You can and just talk to us directly, face to face, anytime, 7 days a week. Not anytime, but like 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
7 days a week. You can just like talk to us live, and we'll show you happily.
Yeah. Hey, you were kind of breaking up on me, so I'm just gonna what you were saying. But bottom right hand corner of your account, champagne colored button. You can always connect with our friendly marketing specialists. The support people here are great. People love them. If you love support, please make sure that you put it in the comments. They're amazing. Click on it. You have live Zoom support here that we do 7 days a week, and they are amazing, friendly people. Make sure that you connect with them, and I'm sure that they would be able to help you out. So this question, I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a try, okay? Why is the toolbox from Lead Magnet different to the toolbox social marketing? How can I use the toolbox for Lead Magnet?
I'm not sure what you mean. Where's the we don't even have something in our platform that says Lead Magnet, so I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. For building or editing of ads and landing pages, can the cursor be white for better contrast and visibility? Can the cursor be white? Like your own? For building and editing ads and landing pages? Can the cursor be white?
Isn't it? I feel like it is already. Like you mean your mouse? Like the thing on that's. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say that that's your computer.
Yeah, if you can change your.
Mine is white. Hey, there's some. Can I want to address this Ashburn thing, okay?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Like, okay. So a few things. Okay. Ashburn is in Virginia. All right. Um, the people are always like, oh, my ad is running in France. Why am I seeing, okay. Why am I seeing clicks from Ashburn, or why am I seeing clicks from whatever? Okay. So first of all, the analytics that we're showing you are not only your ad. We have to stop being so obsessed with the ads. Like 95, 96% of all of you are on the free sample, right? Like there's only a very, very small percentage that are that are investing in like additional ads, but it continues to be this focus that haunts me. That being said, the landing, like the analytics that are there are those are analytics for your landing page. It's not just your ad. Okay. And hopefully you are not placing, all of your marketing and business like dreams on a free sample of advertising. I sincerely, sincerely hope that you are marketing in other ways, that you're sharing your landing pages, right? You're emailing, you are, posting every day on social media, because if you're just relying on a free sample, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay. Now, part of our service is search engine optimization, right? The way that works, like, in search engine optimization means like your website will rank higher and higher in the Google search rankings, right? There's lots of ways that we do that, but one really basic way is we register all of the now.site subdomains with Google, right? And Google, because they're Google, they crawl, like their bots crawl the entire internet regularly, okay? And they do it from their own servers, some of which are in Ashburn, Virginia, okay? So if you see Ashburn, Virginia, it has nothing to do with your ad, okay? This is Google crawling the internet, indexing your site, right? Which will help you appear in Google search rankings. I hope that this clears it up. I hope. I know it won't, but I hope.
Thanks, Justin. What? Okay, so there's the Ashburn question.
Yep, there's a couple of them. I just saw them going by.
Paul says, can we show a client some examples of where the AI has got someone on Google? I'm not seeing my site anywhere.
It is way too, for anyone to, like, it is way too soon. Like SEO, first of all, this like the Google bots, it is not instant. It could take 4 weeks before Google indexes your site or more.
Yeah.
Right? And that's not something we control. That's not something anybody controls. Okay? Google is Google. They're going to do their thing. But if you think that like your site is going to instantly show up in search results, never going to happen. Okay? It's going to expect a month before Google even knows you exist. Okay? Then it takes months of hard work, right, to increase your ranking. This is why companies spend years and millions of dollars on SEO. This is not like an overnight thing. Okay. So again, I'm sorry, if I'm bursting anyone's bubble and they think that they sign up and the next day they're going to be number one, in Google. That's not going to happen. Right. And like, I wish business was that easy. Business is not that easy. It takes time. It takes effort. But the nice thing about things that take time and effort is they have staying power. Mm-hmm. So once you invest time and effort, generally speaking, the thing that you've built will stick around longer than the thing that just, happens instantly. Okay. So look, please do not expect instant success. And so because we launched, our new AI platform on November 23rd, and it's now less than 50 days later, we do not have all kinds of amazing SEO stories yet. Of course we will, right? Like we are doing we are following all all best practices to optimize SEO. But this is not like something that's going to happen in some, in days or even like, a few weeks, right? This is a long-term asset that you're building, right? Which is, and the asset is a website that ranks high.
Yeah.
It's a long-term asset, just like the audience that you're building, right? You can't build an audience of thousands that know you and trust you overnight. It's impossible, right? It takes time and effort. But the great thing is, once you do it, right, then that audience will know you and trust you and follow you, in business after business after business after business, right? It becomes an asset that has staying power, something that you can leverage for the rest of your career. Okay, so anyway, hope that helps.
Thanks, Justin. This is from Paul. He's new. Welcome, Paul. He says, can I see?
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but yeah, hey, Sarah Holler. Yeah, people do want instant gratification, and I agree with you, right? But I think that, like, what's cool about our platform is there is a ton of instant gratification,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, you can, like, literally instantly in your first like 5 minutes, as a new customer, you can have like your entire online marketing presence set up professionally and optimized for you, right? Like your website, your social marketing, your blog, your email newsletter, your CRM, your ad, etc. Right? Like, instantly you have this professional online marketing presence. But what you do with it, the results are not instant. And anyone who thinks that the results will be instant, like, I wish I could. I wish that they were watching right now so I could say that's not going to happen. Right? Like, what you get instantly is a professional online marketing presence, but the results of that presence take time to build. But once you do it, then they stay for a long time too. So, look, we get it. We know that people want it now. Like, I want everything right now. So we try to deliver as much value as we possibly can, as quickly as we can, right? And that is in the form of the overall presence that you have, and the fact that you can, instantly start to build, your reputation online on social media as an expert in your field. Start to generate some traffic. You can do that right away, right? But the goal of a large audience that knows you and trusts you, that does take time.
This is from Paul. He's new. He's asking if he can see his ad anywhere.
Sorry, he can see
if he can see Paul. He's new,
yeah.
And where can he see his ad?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, hey, Paul, welcome. It's extremely unlikely that you will see your ad personally, right? Like, the network that your ad is going out on is like, I don't even know how many, but it's well over 1 million websites. And the number of ads that you have, I don't know, like, I don't know anything about you, so I haven't looked, but let's assume that you're new, you're on the entrepreneur plan, you get $25 of advertising, you're gonna end up with, like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6,000 ad impressions a month, right? So the chances, across it's a relatively small, it's a sample, right? It's a relatively small number of ads across a giant network, right? It's very unlikely that you will see your own ad, and that is true. You go to Google directly or whatever, like you go to Facebook directly, like they can't, no one can like conjure your ad so that you see it on demand. It's not possible. Unlike like a newspaper ad where you could just like buy a paper and see your ad, but online, whether you're Google, Facebook, or us, like no one can just cause your ad to appear before your eyes, unfortunately. And so, that's why we show you a preview. That's why we show you the analytics. Same as what you get if you go directly to Google. But yeah, we you should not expect to see your own ad. It is like statistically extremely unlikely.
Thanks, Justin. Robert, so the affiliate commission engine fee, right? It's $4.95, not $495, $4.95. I just wanted to make sure that was.
Yep.
This is from Michelle. She says, I know it hasn't been very long for AI, but do we have any best of landing pages, ads, or emails yet?
Yeah, well, that's absolutely how we are creating the landing pages and ads and all the things that you get right out of the box are that's based on all of the the huge amount of data that we've collected over the last year. Like the ads, we didn't just like make them up. We've run like a 1.3 billion ads. So we use the most successful images, copy, targeting, keywords. Same thing with landing pages. There's been 150,000, probably closer to 200,000 websites built in our platform. So we've kind of taken the most successful ones, the most successful formats, et cetera, most successful images. Like the email format, right? Like we've used all of the data at our disposal to provide people with a optimized online presence on day one. That said, not knowing anything about them yet, right? So it's optimized kind of using all of like the community data that we have. But what will start to happen over time is the more you use the product, the more we'll learn about you, and then we'll be able to customize it. Everything will become increasingly customized for you. But obviously that can't happen day one because we don't know anything about you. So we rely on our the overall community data to give you a great starting point, which then will improve and improve and improve over time.
How can I show proof that it works?
That what works?
That Royaltie works.
Well, I don't know, open up.
Because I have I know SEO takes time, but you have old clients that have benefited from AI. I'm being asked to show proof.
We don't have old clients who have benefited from AI. That just launched like November 23rd. So let's talk about this question of things working, right? Of course it works. Like, please validate that the technology works. Go to your landing page. Does it work? It does, right? Like, does when you post to social media, does it post? You bet it does, right? Does the lead go into your CRM? Sure, right? Like, so there's no question that the technology works, right? But generally, that's not what people, when they ask, does this work? That's not really what they're asking. They're like, will I, get XYZ results? And to answer that question, the answer is, well, it depends, right? It depends on whether you actually use the product. We have thousands of people who succeed every single day, using our platform, right? Why? Because we're not inventing anything new, right? Like there's nothing revolutionary about the marketing strategies that we're enabling, right? No one is out there wondering whether having a website's a good idea. It's a good idea. Like the world agrees, right? Is email marketing a good idea? Yeah, it's a good idea. The world agreed on that 20 years ago, right? Does online advertising done properly, does that drive traffic? Of course. People, companies spend, probably $1 trillion a year on advertising, right? Does posting on social media build your brand as an expert and generate leads? Yes, right? There's no question that the strategies that we're enabling, that first of all, the technology works, and the strategies that we're enabling also work. Will it work for you? It depends. It depends on whether or not you use the platform, right? The way that it's intended to be used, right? Like if you sit back and rely on your free sample of ads, right, to change your life, you're going to say it doesn't work, right? Or if you never post to social media, you're going to say, oh, that didn't really work for me. Well, it does work. You just didn't use it. Okay. If you I think it also depends on how you define success, right? Like if you define success as will I get, 10 new customers in my first week, then you'll probably conclude, well, this doesn't really work. But we're not saying you will. In fact, we're not making any claims at all about sales. This is a marketing platform. Our goal, our only goal, is to help you market your business. What is marketing? Attracting the interest of your target audience in your business category. That's our goal. I didn't say anything about getting customers. That's something completely separate that we have nothing to do with. We have nothing to do with the product that you're selling. We have nothing to do with your pricing. We have nothing to do with the people that are doing your sales. We have nothing to do with your sales process. We don't go there even a little bit. Okay? What we focus on is helping you market your business. So if you define success as did I get a professional online marketing presence, and over the in the long run, did I attract interest from my target audience in my business category? And if as long as you use the product every day, yes, you will succeed. You will absolutely build an audience that knows you and trusts you over time if you use our product the way it's meant to be used. And the other way of looking at this is, and this may sound harsh, but if our system doesn't work for you, like, forgive me, everyone, but if this doesn't like work, nothing will. Because think about the alternative, okay? Your alternative is to leave us, okay? Fine. And then go and have someone build your website, right? And get an email marketing program and integrate them, and get Google Analytics and plug that in, and get a Facebook ads account, a Google ads account, and probably get like a social marketing account, and figure out how the heck you're going to source all your content every single day, and then find a CRM and plug that in. So it's not like there's a better alternative out there. The alternatives that are out there, you'd have to go and find like 8 different companies and integrate them and spend a heck of a lot more money. So truly, my belief is if you arrive at the conclusion that this doesn't work, nothing will work for you. You will not succeed in online marketing, because all of the tools that we're providing, the technology works. They are proven marketing strategies, and you just have to use them. There's no like better strategies out there, right? It's not like you could go online and find 10 other strategies that are more effective than what we enable, right? Everyone's talking about the same 10 things, right? Website, SEO, blog, email marketing, online advertising, social marketing, content marketing, CRM. That's the same stuff that you're gonna be, that other people are gonna recommend to you. Like if you go elsewhere, everyone's talking about the same things. We just happen to have made it simple, affordable, automated, and AI powered. Okay. Rant over.
All right. So someone's in here saying, I'm not getting leads, or does AI work, or I haven't gotten an opt-in. What would be the first thing that you would go check, look at, or suggest that they do?
Oh, well, okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that they're actually using the product, right? And posting once does not count. Are you posting every single day, right? Like, are you using it every single day? The second thing, which I should have mentioned before, is do you actually have an audience? Like if you don't have a LinkedIn account, you don't have a Twitter account, and you've got 100 Facebook friends, how many leads are you expecting to generate by posting to the same 100 people every single day? I hope not many, right? Like there's 2 ways to drive traffic to your site. You can either pay for ads, and if you want to do that, awesome. We would love to help you do that, right? But it's not going to be a free sample. It's going to be hundreds or thousands of dollars a month, right? To drive a meaningful amount of traffic to your site and generate a solid number of leads. So that's one option. The other option is on social media, right? And that's free, which is awesome. But you need an audience. right? And you know, again, this is something that you need to do. You need to invest the time in building your audience. 5-10 minutes a day, click, 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 you know, build up your 5,000 friends. Have a Facebook business page, right? Have a Twitter account, you know, with thousands of followers. Have a LinkedIn account with thousands of followers. You know, the reasons why people wouldn't succeed with us is they're not using the product, or they are, and this happened yesterday. I was talking to someone yesterday who was like, you know, I post every day, I'm not getting results. I checked their Facebook account, they had 100 friends. Like, yeah, it's a you're you know, it's like putting up a billboard in the Sahara, right? Like no one's going to see it. So, you know, social marketing, it works. Anyone who's successful in online marketing will tell you that. But you need to care about building your audience. And that's something that, you know, you just need to invest like 5 minutes a day. Build your audience. Okay. So anyway, those are your two choices: paid ads or social marketing. One costs money, the other one costs time. It's up to you. But you got to do one of the two.
Consistently. Okay, so Paul is asking if they have teeny tiny, like said his address won't fit with the max 40 spaces. Make sure that you connect with support, right? Email support@royaltie.com, Paul. We're good.
All right.
Yep. Can I add my affiliate links? I'm not sure. Where do you want to add your affiliate links? So on a landing page, you can button out using an affiliate link. I'm not sure the question.
Is Ron telling me to breathe?
I don't know. I didn't get to that.
Come on, buddy.
Down here.
I get excited sometimes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, German content, French content.
Yeah, in the works. So you know, it'll be soon. Like we're building the library like constant, like as we speak, but we're not going to release it with not enough to have like a critical mass. So it's in the works, and yeah, like it'll be soon.
Is it possible to add LinkedIn on the landing pages when sharing?
Yeah, you can add your link. Yeah, for sure you can. In the About section, I think maybe in the footer, but definitely in the About Me section.
For sure. Yep. You can add LinkedIn, and for social marketing, you can post directly to LinkedIn as well. Yeah. Some good comments.
Yeah, there are some good ones.
I dropped an ad pin. Why don't I have 1 million sales? Yeah. See, I'm just reading all the comments. Sorry.
Yeah.
Will you be adding Instagram too?
Yeah. So it's not yes. Is the short answer is yes. It's not. Like we could add it now, but the issue is that what you're sharing, like what we create for you that you share, is a link. And on Instagram, there's a minimum followers. I think it's like 1,000 followers in order to be able to share a link. And so, you know, we don't like. There's not that many people, right, that have 1,000 followers on Instagram. So if we enabled that, it would frustrate more people than it helped. So what you can do is you can, you know, grab the link that we create, and if you have 1,000 Instagram followers, you can use it. You can post it. The solution is, like, it's not like, you know, we're just saying, move, you know, like we want. There is a solution. The solution is that over the next few months, we'll do a deeper kind of like API integration to all the major social media platforms that will have lots of great benefits. It'll make posting, you know, easier, even automated. It'll allow us to pull back way more interesting metrics for you, analytics. It'll also allow us, one of those metrics that we can pull back is how many Instagram followers do you have, right? And that way we can be smart about it, right? We would show the Instagram posting option to people who have more than 1,000, but not show it and frustrate people who aren't at that level yet. So that's the plan. For now, you can, if you have more than 1,000 followers, you can use the link, you can post it.
So Paul's saying the very top of the landing pages have options to add social media, but not YouTube. Need to add YouTube. You have
Where?
The top of your landing page.
Really?
Of the landing pages. I thought we did that one.
Oh, we did that too.
Yeah, me too. But if you have a suggestion, we're always open. So email support@royaltie.com. When is the affiliate fee? The $4.95 due? Mike,
when you click the button, that gives you access to the whole kind of back office thing.
Right, like right when you want to do it, go ahead and click it. Yes, there is. Andre is saying, yes, there is. Click the wheel in the edit section on the left. What did I say? Yeah, did that part. Nice. Can we have a spot for a website? Yep. If you have section questions or suggestions, definitely email support@royaltie.com. We have a list of things that we are adding to the landing pages as well. At a presentation meeting Monday, I was told that if you're on Facebook, then you'd be on Instagram.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
Like you have an account? Maybe.
Right.
It's just, Facebook owns Instagram. Yeah. Maybe that's what they mean.
No, you have it. Top left-hand corner. It's like a sprocket. I was going to say like a car.
Yeah, hey, Paul, just click the support button. I think it sounds like you got some questions, my man.
Yep.
So just click the button, the champagne colored button in the bottom right corner. Click the live video chat, and you can talk to our support team. They'd love to answer all your questions.
For sure. Make sure that you're encouraging your people. When they get started, they have 7-day email series that goes out to them that offers them $10 for 10 minutes, right? So they'll get a walkthrough of Royaltie and encourage your newest person when they get in there. You check those emails out, and all they have to do is click on the link, and they'll be taken to a great session, 10 minutes, $10 off of their next month. You can always click on the champagne colored button in your account and connect with our support team. Yeah. Oh, yes. Excited for Miami, April 4th. You can go to miamicontest.now.site for the details. Make sure that you're registering for Miami at support@royaltie.com, and more details to come very, very shortly. Can an affiliate only sell Royaltie if the fee is paid? The $4.95? Yes.
Yes? I thought I wasn't sure about that one. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, it's $4.95. You want access to your info, you're selling Royaltie. Yes.
Yeah. Remember, we got the 100% commission thing, so that covers a lot of fees.
Yep. And winning. Yes. Ads a month. Where? 4,000 ads a month. Where? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. Yep, Matt, we talked about that. To have anyway, to have the button redirect open a window. We talked about that one.
Well, we talked about two things. So I like that the suggestion from last week, which I forget if that was, I don't know, where someone made a great suggestion that we open up the commissions tab in a new tab. So I like that one. We're trying to do that one. What I think the redirect, like when you post something for like a social marketing like content article, it takes you to like sort of like a capture page. When you enter it, it redirects you in the same tab to the source, like to the article, right, that you're actually sharing. And we wanted to open up in a new tab, but we couldn't because most of this interaction happens inside the Facebook like app, right? Like the mobile Facebook app browser, which is sort of like internal to Facebook, and that browser, which is inside the Facebook like ecosystem, doesn't support multiple tabs opening. So given that, you know, this is all about sharing on social media, and Facebook is obviously the biggest social media platform, and most people use mobile when they're accessing. So that's why we did it that way.
Yeah. Love the $5. The comments here are great. With all of the awesomely wonderful things you've launched since November, just a little over a year, what do you have coming down the road with Royaltie?
Yeah, I guess three main things that we want to achieve this year. And I'm only going to talk about the product. I mean, obviously, we've got business development goals. We've got, you know, operations like support. Support will continue to get better. Onboarding will get better. But focusing specifically on the product, the three main things that we wanted to do this year is take everything that we built last year, which we kind of consider to be like the foundational, you know, features, and build on that foundation, right? And take them from a level which, you know, we consider to be very good to a level of excellent and eventually world class. So take what we have and make it all better. Okay. So that's one major area of focus. The second major area of focus is we have a new AI machine learning engine that kind of, you know, underpins everything that we do. That like AI is you know, never, it's not going to be finished in our lifetime, right? Like AI is never done. So we will continue to make that better and better and smarter, not just like the algorithms and the models underneath, but also all the data that we're able to bring in to learn faster and faster and deliver better outcomes. So like AI optimization is the second main area, and then the third area is, yeah, like delivering new features. I mentioned earlier today, you know, SMS marketing is cool. We're going to do that. We'll do you know, remarketing, retargeting. I think that has solid value. You know, not for like for some customers, right, that are more interested in the paid ad side, and other things, right, like you know, chatbot stuff on your landing page, and a vastly improved CRM, more control for like resellers, right? So if we you know, sell, like if we partner with a large company, that company will be able to oversee their organization and, you know, push out updates and landing pages and announcements, and, you know, really kind of run their entire marketing organization through the platform. So, you know, there's a ton, like our product roadmap is like, you know, I'm on the 4th floor. It's like from here to the ground. It's like, it's crazy how much, you know, we want to get done. But those are the three main areas of focus, right? Raise the level of what we have to, you know, to world class, continue to optimize the AI, and continue and deliver new features as we always have, which, you know, we love to do. So anyway, if you thought 2019 we got a lot done, you know, our engineering team is you know, it's grown, you know, we by 50% over the last 3-4 months. So we're going to get even, like 2020 is going to be like insanely busy and productive.
Yeah. Tom's question is, which AI engine do you use?
Ours. It's not like you can go to like a store and like, I'll take that AI. You got, you know, you got to, it's you can, like, the computing power, right? It's not like, you know, we've spent like millions of dollars on servers, right? So we like the actual computing is we do through Google, right? Like they have like a hosted service for you know, like exactly that, right? For like, you know, significant you know, computation, right? That we host, but the algorithm, like the intelligence, right? The algorithms, the models, those are proprietary.
Yeah. We answered lots of questions on SEO. If you're asking your question about SEO, one of the questions are, how does domain forwarding impact local SEO rankings? Do we optimize our websites with keywords and put our own articles and blog posts? Yes, I think these questions, Jamil, have all been answered.
Search engine optimization is obviously it's a complex, multifaceted, marketing strategy, right? There's no one thing that causes you to rank high. I'd say like the three most important things are, your obviously being indexed by Google, but having like the title, the description, keywords, like having that be optimized for your business, right? So when it's searched that you're being discovered by the people who are looking for you for in your area for your business, right? So that's important. More important, well, I don't know about more. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna pick a favorite here. Okay, that's very important. The second, and we obviously help with that. The second thing, which is also very important, is to have fresh content on your site, right? And so having a blog is how you achieve that, right? And so we, constantly every day, right, we suggest new things that you can post on social media and you can add to your blog. So fresh content is rewarded very, very strongly by Google. If it's original content, even better, right? But most people don't have the time, don't have, whatever that, like, they haven't got, like, part of why we exist is most people, just aren't producing their own original content. So if you can, awesome. Mm-hmm. But if not, then posting, fresh content every day is definitely critically important. Okay. The third thing is, and this is sort of like the original concept for Google that made it different from other search engines that came before it. Okay, is relevance as measured by the number of other websites that link to your website. Those are called backlinks. Okay, so that was the original thing that the original insight that kind of started Google on their course to global domination was that it used to be with like Yahoo and it was all based on sort of like keywords on the page, but Google had the idea that, well, you can kind of fake that. What you can't really fake is is like how many external sites link back to you. That shows that you are obviously relevant, you're the expert, you're the authority, so we're going to reward that. Right. So anyway, one of the most, ingenious, important ideas of the kind of like, relatively early days of the internet. So the way that we help with that is every time you create a social post, like a social marketing post, whether it's an image post or a article or a video, all of those link back to your main landing page. So every time you post, not only are you building your brand on Facebook or LinkedIn and generating leads, but you're also creating backlinks, right? You're creating backlinks to your main landing page, which will also help elevate the search engine ranking of your landing page. So title, description, keywords, very important. Fresh content on your site through your blog, very important, and backlinks, very important. Those are the three main ways to elevate your search engine ranking, and we facilitate all three.
Yep. All right, we're coming up on 12 o'clock, so we're going to end it here, but we do this every Tuesday and Thursday, right here live on Facebook, where you get to ask our founder your questions. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.